Bobby D, welcome to the Yard Report, September 2010. Lots of things to cover, short period of time. Let's get right to it. Fall ball, baby. We are starting it up September 11th, of course, a historical day in our country. What better way to memorialize the lives of all the folks that tragically suffered that day than playing some baseball and having some fun with some kids. And we're anxiously awaiting our program. We got 4 rookie teams. We got 5 major teams. It's going to be great. It's going to be every Saturday up until, I believe, somewhere around the end of October. I don't have the exact. The schedules are going to be out any day. You'll see them on Facebook. But we're all psyched, ready to go the week after Labor Day. We're also going to be doing something on Sundays for select level players. And unfortunately, I shouldn't say we're going to be. We're hoping to. We're going to put out a pilot. We're going to do a little test here. We're going to find out who's interested. We're going to do a program designed to build arm strength over like an 8 to 10 week period. We're going to work. We're going to do a designed program. I've been fortunate enough to be involved with many great organizations, many that know a lot of stuff about pitching. I didn't know anything about pitching until I got hooked up with some of these organizations. And we've got a nice designed program put together that's going to help build arm strength in our players. We're only going to invite a certain few. It's going to be invitation only. You got to understand, we can't open this up to everybody because, first of all, you can only work in small groups, 7 to 10, 12 kids at a time. And secondly, it's much too advanced for most players. Most players just want to play baseball and do this. This is for the real serious player, the pitcher that really wants to get to the next level. So we're going to do a test. We're going to send out an email. We're going to ask the parents, are you interested in doing this? This program is going to cost money because we're going to have guys there on a Sunday for 6 hours. So they have to be paid. This isn't something that's going to be one of our many things that we do for free. It's going to be something that the folks that are involved in doing this are going to have to be compensated for. But it's going to, of course, like everything we do, we're going to reasonably price it. And we will get you that information when we know specifically that we're ready to launch it. We are thinking about the 3rd week in September, a week after we start fall ball. So obviously we got to get the information out to you right away. Look for it within the next week. Registration for next year will begin in mid-September as well. Yes, there will be a Babe Ruth program. Rumors, rumors. Listen, if no one signs up, if no 13, 14, or 15-year-old signs up, then we won't have a Babe Ruth program. But we anticipate, like always, having enough players to have a program. So we will do that. Keep a lookout for sometime mid-September for our registration. We're excited. We're going to be doing the Verve Fundraiser. Don't be making that face. The Verve Fundraiser is going to be exciting. Folks, we spent $30,000 last year on uniforms. So our budget's tight. We use the money we get, and it gets allocated. You guys know what we do with tournaments. You know the uniforms we do. You know what our field expense is. Our light bill. We are now going into a contract to groom our field twice a year. That's going to cost money. So we are coming up with more ways to raise funds. The Verve Fundraiser is going to be exciting. It's going to be big prizes. It's going to be fun. So look out for that. How about our barbecue, man? If you didn't come to our barbecue, man, it was a great time. We had a blast. It went from 1 o'clock. We stayed there till about 10. The ladies, you got to see the pictures on Facebook if you haven't. Go take a look at some. The ladies were competitive. There, I mean, there was 6 or 7 real bad mama jammas hitting that freaking softball. And they had a great time, and we're going to do that again next year. In fact, you can book your calendar right now. August 27th will be next year's barbecue. It's the Saturday the 27th. Put it in your calendar now. You want to come. It's a great time. You just got to bring some food with you. Bring napkins, cupcakes, whatever. Bring something next year, and we'll talk about that. Of course, there was a wiffle ball tournament. I don't really want to say who won it because, kind of a modest guy. Yeah, okay. Of course, I told everybody to forget about playing wiffle ball against me and my brother. It's what we did when we were 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, and of course, we still got it. So we dominated the field, beat Frank Romano, Jesse Matos. Matos, Romano, Borkowski, they beat up on the lesser competition. When they got to the championship, they didn't get a hit off of the right arm right here. So wiffle ball challenges, make your teams now. You got 360 some odd days to prepare yourselves for next year. And again, seriously, great people, all non-stress people. It's amazing. We had a rough year this year. In case you didn't notice, we had a rough year as an organization. There was a lot of poison in our organization, a lot of people trying to hurt us in many ways. None of them showed up at the picnic, and that's why it was such a beautiful day. So, and guess what? You know, we're putting in policies at registration time that are going to be a little more strict, because we're not going to subject our volunteers to the ongoing continual poison that they were subjected to last season. And there's going to be some stricter policies in place, and most of you are going to love it, because most of you are with us and you understand that we're good people and we're trying to do the right thing. Some of you might get a little perturbed, bent out of shape. It's probably because, if that's the case, you're probably part of the poison and we don't really care if you're upset. Yeah, I know, that's harsh. But anyway, a couple other dates. Awards night, November 12th. Now, that's not an invitation. That's not open invitation. You have to get an invitation to that. If you do get an invitation, it means you're getting an award. So, good luck. Some good and welfare. We've got a couple of folks. First of all, good news. Sean Lavin and Bubba Jablonski had procedures done, had some heart issues. They drank some Vima and it was over. Joke. That's not true. Cannot say that. No, they had some procedures done. They both felt great. They were both at the picnic. They looked great. Our buddy Jesse Matos, man, we're with you, brother. Jesse's going through a procedure, so just keep your thumbs up for him. Just give him a shout. He's the most positive, energetic person we know. He's got to go through some stuff to clean some stuff up. Mo Brown, Maureen Brown's mom, is in the hospital as we speak, so wish her well. Hopefully she gets better. And boy, this one's a tough one. A good friend of mine and a great long-time supporter of our program, Mike Colombo, who was the former director of Public Works, has been diagnosed with leukemia. And I spoke to him yesterday. I just found out yesterday. He's been keeping it quiet. If you listen to his conversation with me yesterday, it was the same conversation I've always had with him over the last 13 years. No sign of distraught in him. What a fighter, a good, dear friend. And let me tell you something. In the beginning, and this will come out in the book someday, in the beginning when we started our program, there were not many people that supported our decision to make our own league. This guy wasn't one of them. He was instantly in support of, hey, if these guys want to build a better baseball program, then we have to support them. And anytime we needed anything, when he was the director of Public Works, he was there instantly to help us. And Mike, man, I love you. There's so many people that love you. We are so saddened about the news, but I have to tell you folks, he is so positive that he's going to kick the crap out of it, that it brought me back up. I was depressed. When I called him, I was sad. He made me feel better. Mike, you're an inspiration to everybody. So big thumbs up to you. And we are all, he's on Facebook. You can look, he might get mad at me. He didn't ask me to do this. He's probably going to be pissed. But send him a little note on Facebook. Wish him well. Great guy. Lastly, just got some text messages today. IMTT has painted over our tank. Listen, there's a long story behind that. Let me just say this. I want to thank Dick Facette for having that logo up there for many years. I had this idea, it's probably 6-7 years ago. I had an idea to have our logo put on that tank, and I went into IMTT office and sat with Dick Facette, put it in his head, and it sat for 6 or 7 months, and he made that happen. This guy, and we didn't pay a dime for that. Now, if you looked at that logo, that was a beautiful, it was a masterpiece, and it was something we'll miss. He did that. The company that paints the tanks evidently did it for free. So Dick, we want to thank you for all the years of you supporting us. I guess that's over. I guess the message, at least on the surface, is that IMTT no longer supports Bayonne Ripken baseball. That's unfortunate, but you know what? It's an aesthetic thing. It looked great. It doesn't affect us at all on the field, and that's what's most important. We wish you guys well. Yard report for September 2010. We look forward to seeing you at the field on September 11th. And going forward, look out for the yard report in October, baby.